アリエッタは魔物とお話ができるです。もし伝えたいことがあるなら、アリエッタが代わりに話してあげるです。
Hey guys, this is Saki Lee here, but I'm also called Kyoko Kiri in FEH, and welcome back to the channel. And before I begin, I have a guest with me, so can you introduce yourself?
What's up, everyone? My name is Jin. I go by Jin in Faye, and I'm a happy member in the Discord and just an avid Faye player.
Yep, indeed. And he's gonna be, and we'll be talking about legendary male Robin. Now, I'm thinking that some people back then were wondering if male Robin's gonna get a legendary, and I've been kind of thinking about that too. And it's been like what, like probably a long, maybe years ever since legendary female Robin got hers. Well, grandma to be specific. But anyway, for we got legendary male Robin, who is a green mage infantry, for that, and he's Earth season. So this is gonna be very, very interesting, how it is gonna for arena. But let's see what we got here. His kit, and we'll see its attack animation later. All right, so his weapon, Master's Tactics, is his weapon. Accelerate special trigger, which Ignis is going to be a 3-turn instead of a 4-turn. And at start of turn, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants Grand Strategy to unit and allies within 2 spaces for 1 turn, inflicts -4 to all stats on unit through its next action, and inflicts -6 on the highest and second highest stat values between attack speed, defense, and res for each ally within 2 spaces through their next actions. Subtract 15 from attack when comparing. At start of turn, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that's an easy condition, inflicts -3 on all stats on closest foes and foes within 3 spaces of those foes through their next actions. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, inflicts -5 on attack, speed, and res on foe during combat, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack. Wow, that is a lot to read. But for the overall description, this feels like it's more focusing on debuffing, mostly.
Yeah.
From the.
Sorry.
No. Actually, that's all I'm gonna say. This feels like his weapon is mostly focused on debuffing and
Yep.
and such, and also having the partial null follow-up to go with it.
I mean, the bottom line with this weapon is basically this is just a giant unity enabler. Grand strategy is basically unity, so he gives himself that with the -4. He gives it to his allies within 2 spaces and gives them unity of their 2 highest stats. So it's basically like replacing the A skill with your dual unity with his weapon. So, for example, attack speed unity tends to be the popular one. So if you have a unit with high attack, high speed, he gives you attack speed unity. And foes essentially take a -8 in his weapon with follow-up prevention.
Yep. I'd say
this
that's
pretty much.
Now,
Sorry,
actually,
go ahead.
No, I was going to say that I think that kind of effect is pretty nice. Pretty nice if I'm being honest though. Especially there's gonna be a lot of debuffing in, I guess, either arena or aether raids. I think mostly aether raids because there's a lot of debuffing shrines and whatnot. And
So the thing about this is that this pretty much is trying to do what Dual Crom is doing with his dual skill. Because remember, Dual Crom's dual skill is that himself and allies within 2 spaces get Spectrum -4, with all stats -4, and Grand Strategy. This is what this is trying to do, but better. So this is trying to essentially do his role much better compared to what he is doing. The problem with him is that Yoon and Gunthra, Mythic Yoon and Legendary Gunthra, or any unit with Pelagian weapons, essentially, will just look at this and basically say, if you don't initiate on them, they'll initiate on you,
So pretty
and it will hurt.
wow. So in other words, this is pretty much if Robin's gonna go up against them, pretty much it's like, oh, you have that. It's like, oh, you have that weapon, Master's Tactics? Oh, well, that's not gonna not work on us. If that's probably what I'm saying, what I'm seeing. But
So the other problem with this unit is that you do not want him on a team with units that neutralizes penalties, because then they completely get rid of his entire point.
oh, oh boy.
Because remember, he joins the units like Duo Crom, like even Remix 3 here, in debuffing your allies to give them basically in combat buffs at the expense of visible reduction. So if you neutralize if you neutralize it, then you have no calculation for grand strategy, like at all.
Damn. That's
That being
kinda
said,
suck.
right off the bat, Legendary Marth with
Oh.
both bonus doubler and grand strategy in his sword alone makes him a really good unit to pair up with, since even if for some reason you neutralize his debuffs, he can still use the bonus doubler, and Robin here enables the unity aspect of his weapon.
Wow. Damn.
Now, doing the math, that means you have Unity from Legendary Marth, Grand Strategy given to Legendary Marth, and another Grand Strategy given to you by Duo Crom. Combine that with, let's say, Attack Speed Unity on his A skill.
Oh no.
We might actually start to see a unit capable of hitting in the upper 50s, maybe close to 70 attack and speed on the damage forecast.
Oh god, that is a recipe for this. That's a recipe for a nightmare to deal with, especially.
Assuming you hit.
God, that's disgusting. Now that I think about it, but
Yeah, it is.
but also,
this does have. Yeah, go for it.
yeah, but it's not only that, but also to add the fact that the foe cannot make a follow-up attack just made things kind of a bit worse for his opponent. For that one.
No follow-up is a seal.
Yeah, that too. I mean,
no follow-up is a seal. No follow-up is a C skill. No follow-up is a weapon type. No follow-up is fucking everywhere. That follow-up prevention means nothing at this point. At this point, if your unit doesn't have like infantry null follow-ups, infantry speed tactic, null follow-up seal, null follow-up in the weapon, OG null follow-up in the B skill.
Yeah.
At this point, then your unit is either tanking, striking, or being a lull.
It's one of those categories. One of those, or all of them. But if any,
there is enough null follow-up in this game that the question needs to be asked: when are we getting NFU 4?
Dude, we got Close Call 4, we got Repel 4, and very certain there's gonna be some pretty dumb shit that the IS is gonna pull in. But we'll get to that later on.
Frenzy 4 is gonna be a thing. Frenzy 4 will be a thing.
Yeah, no surprises. But anyway, next one, the A slot. Part of the plan, at start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, inflicts -8 to attack speed res on foe and grants attack speed defense res plus X. During combat X equals current penalty on each of the unit's stats times 2. Example, if unit has -7 penalty to attack, grants +14 attack for a net bonus of attack +7, calculates each stat bonus independently, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. So far this feels like, well, the first part of this A slot is that, if I recall, this one has a bit of some of the elements from the Chaos Ragnall effect from Fallen Ike. For just
this
that
is
part.
basically Chaos Ragnall. So, Chaos Ragnall, for everyone's reminder, unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range, grants bonus to attack speed defense res during combat equal to current penalty on each of unit stats times 2. And the same example, unit has -7, it becomes attack +14, net value of attack 7 calculate each stat independently. This is literally they took Chaos Ragnell, added more stats to inflict on the foe, and then just said unit can now make a guaranteed follow-up attack. So essentially he has pseudo NFU with the follow-up prevention and follow-up guarantee, and he basically has another Chaos Ragnell. He has another Omni Unity. Because remember, Grand Strategy is one Omni Unity.
Yes.
Part of the plan is a second Omni Unity. So these two are going to stack on top of each other.
Yes.
And he already debuffs himself from -4. So -4 times, that's -4, that's +8. Twice over, that's +16 for a grand total of +8 on himself in all stat values.
That is a lot of math to do with, and that is gross. Gross as
Yes. So if ladies and gentlemen who is watching, if you not understood a single word I have said or what our friend here has tried to say, at least take this away. This is, ladies and gentlemen, 2023's newest stat ball.
This is gonna be debuff central, like debuff city, actually, like complete.
Which is not new.
Yeah.
That's the sad thing. We have debuffs. Yoon is a giant ass debuff with Chaos Flame Plus.
Yes.
Let's start there. Okay. We have Gunthra with her chilling seal too.
Yes.
Just
that's
like
true.
that's a nonsense. Again, Dual Crom basically debuffs your team for grand strategy. We're getting now chill dual tier 3s, which are already hitting everyone. Like, debuffing is not new.
We've already seen a crap ton of debuffing in Arena, as well as 8th raids, because I mean, debuff shrines, bull towers, but hey, we have Medius for that. But mostly debuffing that it's gonna pretty much annoy the hell out of everyone.
If you have a prize unit that cares about bonus doubler, throw that unit away.
Yeah, because bonus doubler is just bad. Bonus doubler is pretty much useless when it comes to debuffing.
We're talking about debuffs. I haven't gotten into panics
yet on that
yet.
one. Because I mean, Panic Smoke 4 just came out recently. Because I mean, Legendary Veronica, such and such. Which, by the way, I think she's in the voting gauntlet for the Hero Rises.
She's fighting against Summer Edelgard.
Yes, yeah, there we go, Summer Edelgard. But yeah, I think. So anyway, yeah, there's gonna be a lot. There's like a crap ton. Oh, hey Beef, what's up? We just. That's okay. So, yeah. So just to reiterate, Beef, part of the plan for pretty much having the Chaos Ragnall effect mixed with the guaranteed follow-up attack, though everything like his weapon, the A-slot skill, he's pretty much debuff city, which is nothing new because we have Yoon, we have Gunthra, who are pretty much
the same thing.
He debuffs his allies, which is good.
No, that's what we talked about. So the final score is this: he gives him, when you calculate everything that he's doing, this is how it breaks down. For himself, he gives himself +8 to all stats during combat as he hits himself for -4 with both grand strategy and part of the plan calculating. Huh?
Yep, Spectrum -4 plus part of the plan. Also, that Ill Attack 4 is going to be really useful.
No, but like I said, he's getting +8 because of grand strategy and part of the plan. That's just himself during combat. Allies get -12 plus, -12 plus, let's see.
Unexpected good stats. And then
unrespected good stats, which then so they get -12 goes to 24, so they get +12 on those two stats.
Yeah.
Because of grand strategy.
Sorry, Beef, go ahead.
So assuming
-3 or -4 that happens on.
-4. It's -4.
No.
For the non-good stats.
Oh, non-good stats. That. Excuse me.
So here, Beef. Let me just finish the point. It's -6 on the highest and second highest for your allies. So that is +6 to each one. Assuming it's attack and speed, that is +6 to your attack, +6 to your speed in combat. Foes get a grand total of -16 attack, -16 speed, -3 defense, -16 res across the -3 visible, -5 in combat from his weapon, and an additional -8 from part of the plan.
And that's before checking seal attack 4.
Yeah.
Which at this point it's if you already know seal res, seal speed, seal defense, this just completes the cycle.
Yeah, we already pretty much know. His entire kit is
I
all
was just
debuff.
wondering what that would look like on Kajal.
Oh
But
god. Oh
Yeah.
god. Good shit.
That was already
back
brought
to
up
the
to me.
unit in
Yeah.
question.
Oh god. What
On that
else?
note, beef. Heartbeat lance, close defense 4, seal attack 4, AD near saves, close defense 3 on Kajal.
While in
Jesus.
range of Robin.
Oh Jesus. Yeah.
I mean, I made if you look in I guess I can't really focus on
At the-
hockey.
well,
On
sorry, go ahead.
would I be able to focus on your video? But like, if I could focus on your video, I threw a
you
build
mean
together.
like
Cynthia.
I think I think you could post it. You could post it first off, and I'm gonna be doing video editing, so I might add that with it. So
Okay.
so you
Well,
could go
in,
ahead. You could
voice
you
chat,
yeah.
you can see
I
that
knew.
Cynthia and throw that in context of a new Robin.
Yeah.
Eh,
Oh yeah. By
So-
the way, so yeah. So beef. I think you could probably give like the rundown of the build. So like just pretend that I posted the Cynthia build up on screen, and you know could just give a description like a TLDR.
Alright, cool.
Go for it.
So, this special, you can literally put anything on there. I threw this build together in like 5 seconds, but her lance has unity. Unity's on the skill for A slot, and then just another unity. Flow flight's just there so that she can get the effects of flow flight. Honestly, it would be really easy to get those effects off with like her getting triple unity, like at -6 to her speed.
Oh boy, this is gonna be feeling like dual chrome all over again. But
Yeah, that's stuff like and going back to Robin for a moment, wrapping up a counter control, which is kind of cute.
Yeah.
The bottom line again, this
Yep.
guy is a stat ball. Give him Panic Smoke 4, and you just have a giant ass stat ball for as a mage. Which should you summon? No.
probably
Honestly, no.
well,
It's
just-
a really cool
no.
feature for funny builds, but other than
yeah.
that,
There's not much
Yeah.
more funny that you get with just giving him Panic Smoke 4 and calling it a day, just furthering down the stat ball nonsense. But like at the end of the day, like I said, if you already have a dual crom, if you have a
Yes.
gun throw, if you have a Yoon, if you have any unit with a chill skill like Phantom Nina or Sador, which we technically got for free,
technically,
like-
yeah.
this is just adding on to the thing, which remember, it's max -7 visible, and while in combat can go to infinity, as the damage forecast shows, at some point you're going to hit a value that is just any higher is just diminishing returns.
Yep, pretty much.
actually,
So like,
if you point this towards someone like me, because I've missed all of the funny debuff units, and I mean all of them. I haven't even made a Versa.
Oh
Well,
my god.
Good call for me.
if
but, you know,
if you
anyone
could please
else.
move, if you just
Yeah.
move to the end of the video where we could see what
Oh, wait.
other units are on.
I'll be right. I'll get to that in a bit. But I wanted to see the attack
Yeah, go for
animation. So that way,
Let's see.
that lovely attack animation that's kind of similar to Excalibur's a bit.
I'm
Love
thinking
it.
Smash Elwind maybe.
Let me see.
We'll carve a path.
There's your
Wow,
there's your ally.
that is a lot. That is a huge debuff, though. I can't tell. Well, as for the stat line, well, we could already tell that he has 40 HP, which is pretty much neutral base. But
you can see his whole stat line because of that whole section way through there. Just throw -4 onto everything, because I don't think
Yeah.
he gives himself special debuffs on his own stats.
No,
Hmm.
he like I said, he only inflicts
Like,
-4 to himself.
Yep.
visibly. So that would be 61 attack, 31 speed, 33 defense, and 32 res. Can I just point out 33 defense with an Ignis? What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Someone.
I don't
You
know,
gotta
man.
swap that if you ever pick it up.
Yeah,
It's a
I
like
wouldn't even.
here's,
I wouldn't do mid 30s with a bonfire. Really, an Ignis?
I don't
With
know,
no.
but
And this is a 3 cooldown Ignis because he does have acceleration. We glossed over that, but he does have acceleration.
yeah,
Thank
he did.
Christ.
Dude,
Oh,
here's
it
the
was-
thing. Cause look,
Yeah.
look. What? Cause the thing is, after I read his kit, and then when I think about his stat line, at first I was thinking he maybe might have mid stats, kind of like a little bit to male Robin, OG male Robin, but like not exact, but somewhat similar in that one. Like having like middle 50s in the middle 50s for attack, somewhat middling speed. Defense and res probably the same a bit, like somewhere mid 30s or close to 40, one to the two. But
So plus 10 is plus 4 to all stats. Assuming if we add plus 8, plus 4 for the debuff, plus 4 for the plus 10, this man would have what? The plus 8 will give him 66 attack, 35 speed, 37 defense, 36 res at
yeah,
plus 10. Anyone who's a mathematician or has a PhD in math or has a calculator, you can check the math and leave it in the comments below.
yeah.
But
We're two calculators.
Also,
what we're getting
well,
at here,
go for it.
what I'm getting at here is this unit depends heavily on the fact that he is debuffing his foes for like 16 plus, 20 plus. That's how he's getting his damage through. And that's probably how they're compensating with these really shitty stat line.
It's
Now,
kind of
granted,
hilarious.
that seal attack, that seal attack 4 of the unity that he comes with, and
Yeah.
the inverted unity
Yes.
can
Yeah.
probably do a lot to somebody's attack stat. But
Actually,
that's about it.
if you scrub back a little bit on the video, we can see a damage forecast, and it'll probably prove my point.
Oh wait, you mean the attack animation that we just saw?
Yeah,
Oh, here
there.
we go.
This is proving my point. He gets plus 16 across the board, so that proved my point about the math. He's
Yes.
getting like
Those got minus 21.
21,
on
13,
attack.
13.
Wow.
Okay, so my math is somewhat off, but just look at the attack versus res difference. He's basically getting an additional 23 points of damage from the plus 16 and the minus 13. That's hitting this unit. This guy's outspeeding this unit by 26. He has more defense, so he can survive any counterattacks, and he has more res, so again, survive any counterattacks. This unit has a shitty stat line because of this damage forecast is absurd.
It's kind of stupid if you ask me. Kind of very.
And that's
stupid.
by
It is
himself. I'm not counting other grand strategies or exposure or any other effects that pumps him
Now,
up
grand
even further.
strategy, I do not believe will stack on itself.
It will stack.
You
Grand
should.
strategy is
It'll stack with
Unity.
Unity and it'll stack with other stuff. In
Oh,
prior
okay.
cases, I've
I
seen
see your
not
point.
working out too well.
Yes, no, you're correct. This is my mistake because grand strategy is a visible buff. Multiple instances of visible buffs are redundant, so he only gets it once. So yeah, no. That's so you can't pair him with Crom.
What you can do is pair him with Crom, haha, and then use said Crom with another Unity skill. Actually, wait, can we get Unities?
Yes, archers can get Unity.
Yeah, Archers
Yeah,
can do
okay.
it. Alright, so wow.
But
You
that
pair
defeats
him with
that defeats the
Unity
math
unit.
point I'm getting at, that you can have both dual Crom and legendary Robin and have both grand strategies go off, but it won't work.
Yeah.
I believe this unit's a gateway to viable triple Unity builds.
Oh god.
We have viable triple Unity builds. You just
I
do
think
dual
The
Crom
only way to get
and
grand strategy
legendary
prior was
Mars
through
or
a dual
Fallen
skill,
Ike
that was
with
the
a Unity
problem.
skill.
Yeah.
The only problem was it was off
Yes.
it was off a dual skill was the other problem.
Well,
Now
Yeah.
you can just do it, start a turn.
I mean, hey, Ace would though.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if
That was the reason why I'm like, it wasn't
I-
exactly super viable prior.
Yeah.
Beef. You
possible,
brought up
but-
you brought up another good point. I mentioned Yoon and Gunthra and
You
other
did.
units that do that.
You did.
Elamine just shuts down his weapon.
Oh yeah, we still gotta consider that because there's some units such as Elmine who could just pretty much shut off the effects on Legendary Male Robin's weapon right at the start
I'm
of
gonna
turn.
have fun going through a bunch of defenses on Chaos Season with my Fjorm.
Oh boy, that's gonna be fun.
So this
Well,
is the
anyway,
banner.
anyway,
We have for red, we have Mailshaz, Gregor, and Brace Selov, the basis of base units.
yes, and the blue we have Violet, Faye, and Saros, which
That's already bad.
yeah.
There's like 3 units I want on here. That's
Let,
it.
let me see. Yeah, colorless we have Elamind, Rearm Grima, and Ashera, which I still kind of find it. I'm not sure if Ashera is a good choice for the colorless, though. I'm not sure about that. But
She's very irrelevant. Her C skill has pretty much been taken over by the 4 skills.
true.
She's
At
only
this
ever
point?
popping up for people who don't have her.
Yeah,
And
just for
then
merges, I guess.
the target color is our
Green.
is our friend Robin, Mythic
Thor.
Thor,
And
and Xander.
Now Thor's
Let's-
not bad.
Thor's not bad though. I
So-
mean, but oh yeah, I just want to kind of curiosity. Is this the first time we have a rearmed unit in this banner, or it's already been done?
No, we have rearm lift back in a previous one.
Oh
yeah,
wait,
they're
that's
slowly coming back.
oh right, that's right. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So they are.
This is
adding
probably
unit.
like the second one at this point.
I need
Um,
Ophelia to return.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that at one point, yeah. So let's see.
So
In terms of the colors that are being shown here, what do you guys think of like which one to go for in terms like probably character or for fodder? Which you think is like the
Here.
best approach?
If
Allow
you
me to-
somehow don't have one of the 3 blue units, blue's like okay, but just green.
eh,
Yeah.
no, okay. Here's how I break it down. I would put value in colorless because of rearm Grima.
Yes.
Because
That's
and Elamine, both of those units are still solid. Ashura, the only good thing about her is that she's still the only unit in the game with attack res ideal 4.
The only one. The only
Oh
one
yes.
that has
yeah,
that.
completely forgot that she's the only one with that. Not
Yes.
gonna use it.
Crap.
Yeah,
And
so
no one does.
if you now I'm gonna actually point this out in forms of the upcoming A Hero Rises banner because this is a couple of
Yes.
things we need to pay attention to, and
Yep.
this is where you need to pay attention to with your orbs.
Yep.
This Robin is a contender for replacing Dual Chrom's ability to do grand strategy. If you depend on Dual Chrom to do grand strategy, this Robin does it better, and you're better off taking this Robin if you care about that. If you use him to change feint or for his bow weapon, then this Robin is fine,
Yes. Yes.
but it's not worth your orbs. In green, Thor is still a solid unit as a armor effective flying axe unit, and
Yep.
Flowguard is still a very good B skill to fodder.
Yep.
Xander is shit.
Yeah, I don't think Legendary
You
Xander.
can use him, but like I can't recommend it.
Yeah.
The problem with Xander, in my opinion, is chivalry. Yes, chivalry is 50% DR, which is cool, but the caveat is that it scales based on the foe's HP, which basically means, and this is a scenario I always give, you can have a foe with 1 HP, and that means Xander gets 2% DR, and that foe can still one-shot him.
I mean, hey, cap swing weapons. I mean, Brave Asithia is gonna be there and just say, "Oh, Legendary Xander, boop, you're dead." Like, even
Also,
and
the
that's-
funniest units.
yeah.
being
And that's
Vandal.
ignoring the fact that we have Deadeye, Lethality, Special Spiral 4, skills
Yes.
that just say
Ignore.
your chivalry does nothing. He is not worth the
Yeah.
Thor is only worth the trouble if you're trying to finish her off. You need a copy for Astro Season.
Definitely.
So that makes Blue is actually tied for the weakest. The reason why I say blue is that no one cares about Legendary Fae. There's enough brave units and high damage output units that her life's unending is not as good as it used to be.
Yeah,
Saros
she's
has-
annoying.
But
I
that's
mean,
it.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, we got Happy who could just straight up kill Faye. I mean,
Exactly.
She needs to double.
Yeah.
The other
But that's
thing
not.
is,
But with Bridal Catrias running around in Summoner duels, in Aether raids, and even in Arena to some degree, and we have the side grade of Christmas Cordelia with her
Yes.
dual strike, doubling is not hard. Braving effects are not hard anymore.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not hard. Yeah, that is
the other
true.
thing I was gonna say is, Faye has fodder, and that's about the only reason you're gonna pull for her, unless you
She's
really
distance
like Faye.
stance fodder.
I
She's
was-
mainly distance stance fodder.
I was going to ask like what like her ace side. What was it again? Was it something like
Distance
distance
stance.
stance?
Yeah, distance stance.
At res.
That is distance counter with res plus 5.
Doesn't
I pulled
she?
one of her for my Garen, and never again.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. Doesn't she have menace as well? Doesn't Faye have menace?
Defense res.
Defense res menace. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Defense res menace. I think
Yeah.
I think the one of the menaces I think it's better is attack speed menace. In my opinion, though. For that.
Any of the attack-based menaces are better. Depending,
Yeah.
it just depends on your backpack skill,
For
what you
pure
want.
debuffs,
True.
for pure debuffs, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's not bad.
We'll
It's
have the chicken. I
and
thought I said.
Byleth.
the butcher chicken,
No
but
class.
Bywith. Yeah, legendary female Bywith. I mean, unless some of you guys are still huge fans
She
of the
is
legendary female
Anything
Bywith.
fine.
she could do was more or less usurped by anyone who has an Oath 4 skill.
Well,
No. Here, the thing is that you're forgetting the fact that her utility is tempo. She grants tempo to allies within 2 spaces of her. That is still relatively useful, given the fact that now we completed the CO4 cycle, so that's high tier guard. We have guard 4. We have guard based weapons, guard based A skills. There's guard everywhere. She
Yeah.
at least helps your team punch through guard and force acceleration, anti-acceleration. So that is her main utility. If you don't have units like that, now if you're someone like myself or our good friend Aether, who has got Desert Byleth from the second generation Desert Banner, who has
Yep.
built-in tempo,
Yep.
then you may not need her. But
Yep.
having her for tempo support, if nothing else, Rupture Sky fodder.
Yeah, if nothing else, Ruptured Sky she's had though. That's probably another. It's an alternative. But let's see here. Saros.
And everyone can ignore. No one cares about Saros.
Yeah, no
yeah,
one
it's
does.
not Rhea.
Yeah, well, because the one thing I could say is,
pre-Rhea Saros.
I mean hell, Saros dies already to dragons, but it's no surprise. I mean, Happy just jumps in and says, "Oh, hey Saros, I got my weapon here ready for you." Boop. And I mean, Beast can already
For
verify
anyone
that.
who's a Saros sim in who's watching this video, sound off in the comments why your Saros being is an hour, because we have none.
I would ritual sacrifice Saros for Rhea. Halloween.
Yeah, the
That's it.
Halloween. Yeah,
There we go.
just do that.
Red.
pretty
Red
much.
actually is pretty nice.
Red is
Red is fine.
let's see.
Gregor's another example of a
Solid
debuffing
fodder.
unit.
Hmm.
Also solid fodder, solid earth. Solid earth is a good skill. But
Yes.
Gregor's another example of
Yeah.
here's a unit that it's a red sword infantry that debuffs like a crazy person. So
Pretty much.
well, so like you can literally compare the two. Male Shaz, his biggest stick is basically the speed defense bulwark.
I think it's nice for
Doesn't he have enemy phase
brave.
Let me double check that.
Yeah, he has
Yeah,
a,
check
he
it.
has a
Then.
dual. And then
dual phase. Isn't
while
it?
you're checking that, Brave Self, everyone knows the whole
Brave?
movement miracle.
Wait.
Yeah,
Brave.
is that not? Is that
No,
brave
that's
or is that
legendary. No, that's legendary.
That's legendary.
Yeah,
That's
hold on. Let me
legendary
take.
Self?
Hold on. Let me take a look real quick.
Please be wrong. I
Wait,
beg
hold
of
on.
you, please
I'm
be
checking.
wrong.
I'm checking. Hold on. Let me check. Hold
Please
on.
be wrong. Please be wrong.
Nope,
please
it's
be wrong,
legendary.
please
No,
be-
it's legendary sell-off.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know it's legendary sell-off. Sorry. Look, here's the thing
Okay,
I'll say about.
I take back everything I said about red. Red is the
Hold
worst
on.
color ever. Do not
Hold
summon
on.
on red.
Hold on, let me just say something real quick. Hold on, let me say something really quick. Well, the only thing I could see in legendary self is distant counter, and that's it. That's all I could see. That's the only thing I
As
could
I was saying, red is the worst color in this entire thing. Full stop. Don't
But-
bother summoning on red. Red is
Unless
bait. Red is a
Yeah.
trap. You can't prove me wrong.
Unless if maybe once Self gets a remix or a fine, maybe might change things, but who knows? Who knows when that will be?
Legendary Self is going to get the dual Ephraim
Oh, that's
treatment, where they're
so
just going to
far in the
forget
future.
about him, and he's going to exist in some weird fugue state.
At this point, you're better off building a base Seliph.
Yeah, just go with that. Even his refine is okay. His OG Self refine is okay.
Really hoping that was Brave. I don't know why I confused
No.
the two, and I'm sorry if
No,
if
no,
anyone
don't
doesn't
worry.
was like halfway through a comment saying that's legendary, you dingus. I was really hoping it was Brave, because Brave at least makes Red somewhat more violent. Red the trap.
Yeah, so don't, guys. If you want my personal opinion, my honest opinion, go for colorless, and then that's my first target if I were to pull on this banner. My second target would probably be green because of, well, Thor and
Robin.
Robin, because I mean the star of the banner who likes to do debuffs, who is debuff central. But again, we already mentioned that we have you and we have Gunthra who just debuff the hell out of the opponents, especially for Aether Raids, because Aether Raids is to me, it's just a total nightmare to deal with, especially if you want to go into the higher tiers or stay in the Vault of Heaven. But I like to call it the Vault of Hell, though, because whale territory and such.
All the bullshit.
Yeah, true, but
Please, IS, just allow us to separate. Just
They did allow us to separate. That's the point of Vault of Heaven. All the tryhards
I'm
and
talking
bullshitters can
about-
go up there.
I'm talking not about player separation. I'm talking about like the summon separation for some of these older units. Oh my god.
yeah,
No.
I don't know, but who knows what's gonna happen. I mean, they included a
Also,
focus
give me more
chart.
Jennies.
That too. I mean, hey, Beef, you could probably get Jenny's like out of nowhere if you go on this banner, just at random. Who knows? but
I've been trying
Just
for
keep
years.
summoning.
but yeah. But anyway, for my my personal opinion, if I'm gonna pull on this banner, the only thing I'm gonna say is,
Don't.
just a slight maybe, because
It's not worth it.
that again, that's just my opinion. Just to let you know, that's just my opinion. But
Okay, counterpoint here. The Hero Rises banner has 7 really nice, well,
yes,
4
minus the fatal
really
card,
nice
please.
units, 2
But-
decent units, and 1 unit that I still question why the fuck are we continuing this entire trend. I swear to God, we had 7 viable units, and then we waste a slot that could have been to anyone. But no,
Yes, I-
Fatal has to get on there.
They decided to
I
put
mean-
fatal card again.
That being said,
It-
my verdict on the unit is if you're into funny builds, for sure. If you want, my verdict on the banner is bad banner.
Thank
just
you.
skip. Yeah,
Yes,
just
this
skip
banner
it.
is not. The unit is funny. Honestly, just replace Kanto control with Panic Smoke 4, and you got yourself a pretty solid unit.
You
Yep.
have a monster.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
you have a
have.
monster essentially. That's how you make this guy a monster. Just give him Panic Smoke 4. You want to get Panic Smoke 4? Save your orbs and go to the Hero Rises banner and vote for Veronica to win.
Yeah,
If you want to make
please.
him specifically the funniest unit you've ever seen, Panic Smoke 4, and then the refine of a Yolger
I think it's
with Silger.
I think it was Yogurt. No, I think you're talking about OG Yogurt. OG
Yeah,
Yogurt.
OG
with a
Yolger
weapon.
with Silger.
Yep.
That is the funniest combination you can make with this character.
Yeah, pretty much.
I still think Legendary Marth combo with this guy is pretty much a stand to have.
Yeah, cause look, cause pretty much all the thing that Legendary Male Robin is what's going on from him is pretty much
Start of turn.
yeah,
Boom.
debuff central at the start of turn and such.
Which hilariously, if you go colorless, you get his counter right away.
Yeah.
I know. Really funny.
hey, Rearm Grima. I mean, who wants AS near safe? Who wants that though? For that for
Party
the
Fighter is still viable.
yeah.
The only other, well, there's also the entire Fjorm of Bridal version that just negates whatever he was doing.
Yeah. Just like, oh.
So
But people
I'm
don't
saying
run around with
I'm saying don't bother Beef. Are you also saying don't bother?
Yeah.
with the banner, for
It's
sure,
Self.
but with the character, He can be
If you-
funny. He can make some really
If you
cool
get him on a
Yeah.
on a redeem, pray for a plus attack because that's probably his best asset, if not his super boon.
That'd be kind of
And
crazy.
that would be nice.
for
Plus
sure.
yeah, but like
Everything else is hovering 31 territory.
Yeah, pretty
again,
much.
it's the compensate. But yeah, no, I think
Plus attack
and
plus HP.
I suppose. Anyway, Jen, you're about to say something? Sorry, Jen, you're about to say something?
I was just gonna close off by I'm just closing off by saying Robin is basically 2023's stat ball. We had previous stat ball units in the forms of Legendary Marth, Fallen Ike, Dual Crom, and the likes. What he is bringing to the table is nothing we haven't seen before. He might be doing it slightly better, but it's nothing new. Just bring either damage neutralization, or units that can tank it, or units that can take advantage of it, or units that can stop it. And there are plenty in these 4 categories that you can easily go through and find and stop him. His stat line is kind of terrible. He is really dependent on being a striker, meaning that he wants to initiate more than tanking. If you try to tank with him, he will explode.
That being said, my overall final verdict is he's a lot better as a funny support.
Yeah.
Yes,
For
I
the
agree
most-
with that.
Yeah, for the most part, I agree with that
That's
as well.
it.
Oh, and
He
also,
is-
real
He's
quick.
just a form- yeah.
Well, also
Mhm.
real quick though, I think for Legendary Male Robin, the modes that I could probably think of that he might be suitable. Well, I mean, for one, since in Arena he might score better because Legendary units probably score a bit better in Arena than Mythics. But
No, there's always arena use.
So remember, so technically, no. What he will do is he will enable
Plus he's Earth Season.
anti-fishing. He will enable the anti-fishing in arena, meaning that you will score max of the team you use. So if you want him to score well, as always in arena, you need to give him a much better special because Ignis will not cut it. A rally or harsh command plus.
Yes.
You got your A skill, you got your B skill, you need a better C skill, and you need to at least +1, if not get him up to +10 to max score.
True.
If you want to stay. If you're looking into tier 20.5, you need to get this guy going in terms of scoring. Though something tells me with his stat line, his BST is not going to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's the downside for Legendary Male Robin in Arena. But
yeah.
But anyway, yeah, but the one thing that I could probably say he might be annoying to deal with in Aether Raids, because there's a bunch of debuff shrines, as I mentioned at the start of the video, like a crap ton of debuff shrines, or even so much of tactic rooms, such and
We
such.
can make so much use of that.
Especially.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, debuff central, everyone. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching this video. Again, if you want to pull in this banner, but for me personally, I wouldn't though, because you're pretty much not gonna get much.
Horizon's banners around the bloody corner.
Yep, you gotta wait
The
for
only
that.
other thing that I'd leave out for question is how well would you think he pairs with Claude as opposed to Yoon?
Oh boy, Claude and Yoon. Oh jeez.
But I'm gonna cut that one short because they're both funny DR based off of debuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically that. Yeah, but anyway, folks, thank you all for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. For the discussion, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell notification icon so you'll be up to date when videos will be uploaded. And I have a Discord, Find My Treasures, as usual. It'll be in the video description below, so check it out. So you could just hang out, talk about Fire Emblem, or just do whatever and such. So till then, this is Sakui, or Kyoko Kiri and Faye, and we have Jin and Beefus who showed up recently. Say hi, guys.
What's up, people?
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yep. And again, we'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace out.